welcome or welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. But if you're new, it's your girl Lex, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make this an advanced outro like the one you just seen in the beginning. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, make sure you keep watching all the way to the end. So I'm going to go into the album really quick that I'm going to be using for this video. So first things first, I use PhotoGrid, and PhotoGrid is free. All of these apps are free. I want to hit grid, and I'm gonna go find this picture. I'm just gonna show you how I did the picture part, the first part. So I would select the picture and I would hit it 2 times so that it could be selected twice. I want to take the PhotoGrid watermark away. That's free to do that. Zoom up and adjust where exactly you want it, and then you would just save it. The next thing would be is to get an overlay. So for this overlay, you could just type whatever color you want to use. You could type in any color. I use black for this part. So now I'm going to go into Filmora Go, and I used this same app to make the intro to this particular video, so you should check that video out if you haven't already. This should be really simple because it's just an outro and I already got everything that I need. So I'm going to hit new project, and I'm going to select the picture that I made in PhotoGrid. So that would be this picture right here. I'm going to make it about 8 seconds. I don't want it too long, but I don't want it too short. Now I'm going to go back into the toolbar, and I'm going to hit canvas, format, and choose the 16:9 ratio, and I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit. I'm going to go back into the toolbar and hit pip, and I'm going to add in a black wallpaper. This will serve as the overlay. Once you have the picture selected, drag it all the way to the end of the video. You want to make sure it is starting and ending at the same time. And I'm going to scroll over in the toolbar so I see opacity, and I'm going to choose something like 45. Next, I'm going to hit effect, and I'm going to choose extreme, and I'm going to scroll all the way over, and I'm going to go back and hit effects again. I'm going to go back and hit add and choose mild this time. So those are the 2 effects that I want to add it for this. Now I'm going to go into Pixar really quick, and in Pixar, this is where I will be saving up transparent image. So in this toolbar in Pixar, choose the plus button and scroll down until you see color backgrounds. Choose the transparent background, hit next, and then save it. I already saved it, so I'm not going to save it again. So now I'm going to go to the Safari, and I'm going to type in YouTube outro template, and this is just literally, it's going to serve as exactly what it say, a template. It don't matter what it look like. You can choose any template you want. There are a bunch. My favorite template is this one right here. It's literally a bunch of templates you could choose from. This is just the one that I liked, so I just saved it to my photos. I don't know why I saved it again. I literally already had it. Now I'm going to go to Fonto, and this is free as well. Then you're going to upload that transparent background you saved, and then you're going to hit add image over here in the toolbar where you see the little 3 lines, and hit add image. Going to add in that YouTube template we just saved, the YouTube outro template we just saved. I'm sizing it up a little bit. I usually put it somewhere in the middle. I find that putting it somewhere around here, it helps with the sizing. Choose alpha, and this is going to turn down the opacity just so I can see exactly where it's at. Next, I'm going to hit add item. I'm going to choose this circle down here on the 1, 2. I think this is the 6th row. And I'm going to leave the color gray, but if you want to change the color, you just change it to any color that you want. And I want the outline of it to be white. And I'm just going to size this appropriately. You'll know if it's too big or too small. Next, I'm going to hit item again, and I'm going to add in this square on the 5th row. And I'm going to hit add item, and I'm going to add it again. You know the width needs to be like a rectangle, and the height, you just literally have to play with it. I feel like this sizing is pretty spot on, but we'll find out. So now I'm going to hit save as PNG. Now we're going to go back into Filmora Go and the YouTube template that we saved. This edit, we're going to size it up because remember, this format is already formatted to the YouTube ratio, which is 16:9. So now I'm going to make sure this goes all the way to the end. And I'm going to delete out the YouTube outro template. Next, I'm going to start adding the words in. Well, let's get the animation out the way. So I'm going to go over until I see motion. Now I'm going to hit flip because I want this flipping some type of way. I think I like this animation, which is the third one. But I don't want it to start exactly when you see the outro. So I'm going to bring it out a little. I want you to see the actual picture moving and then have it coming in. So it's coming in around the second. So I'm just going to adjust this. Okay. I think I'm going to bring the picture out to about 8.4 seconds now because of how long everything is now. I'm going back into the into effect, and I'm just going to adjust where it ends now. I want it to be a little longer because it's coming in kind of late now, so I think that's perfect. I don't know if I want my boxes coming in that late, but we're about to find out. So next I'm going back into Fonto, and now that this is done, let's just move that out the way, and I'm going to add in the text, which would be literally thanks for watching. I'll leave the fonts and all the apps in the description box or pinned in the comment section, but you can see what font I'm using. Next I would hit style, and I went straight and chose the third shadow, chose black, and turned the alpha up to 100. The F would be capitalized and the W. So I hit save as PNG. The next thing I will put would be subscribe, and I'm not saving this again just because I already had this on my phone. Do the same thing, literally just hitting style, choosing the third shadow, make sure it's black, and turning the alpha up to 100. And the next two words would literally be most recent upload and best for viewer, or whatever you want to hit it, or whatever you want to add. It doesn't have to say those exact words at all. That's just what I use. So now I'm coming back here. And make sure you, in Fonto, you save that as a PNG. So I'm going back and I'm adding in pit and pip, and I'm going to make sure it's starting where those boxes is coming in. So now I'm just going to go add everything in really quick. I think I want the boxes up a little bit, like right here. Now I'm going to go over and change the motion for thanks for watching, and I want it to swing. So I chose the second animation, or do I want the first? I like the first, so I'm going to stick with the first. And I'm going to add in the next, I'm hitting pip, and I'm adding in the subscribe button right now. I'm going to make this as long as it needs to be. I want to change the motion. Okay, it's going in too slow. I'm changing the speed. I'm gonna hit add in again. Like I said, I'm telling y'all what I was doing. Just the last two fonts. Text. I usually put best for view on this side, but you don't have to. You can put it exactly wherever you want it to. Don't want to choose flip. And I chose the last one on that page. And hit pip again, and this is the last word. And then I think that's the one I was supposed to add in. Actually, recent upload is usually over here. And best review I usually put over here. So for this one, I'm going to go slide it all the way over, and I'm going to choose the motion. I'm going to probably choose flip. I hope this ain't coming in too early or too late, but I'm going to look. I don't like some emotion of something. Some emotion I don't like. Something is coming in too long and something is too slow. I think I don't like the motion of the subscribe button. I don't. I might want it to swing or something. That's better than what I had, because I hated that. Okay, there's so much going on, and I really have to adjust everything. I think some things are ending too quick, some are too long, some are too short. So I'll probably end up being like 9 seconds. And then it fades out of this color, so I gotta go find a black wallpaper. I knew something was looking off. And then the effects is ending too early. Okay, so if I watch it to the beginning to end, this is what it's looking like. I like that you can see the picture a little bit before it goes all the way away. Okay, I think this is perfect. I'm gonna export it in 1080p by 50 frames per second, and I'm gonna save this. Screen record the song on YouTube, and I'll meet you guys back in iMovie. I messed up, y'all. I ain't messed up, but I forgot to do something. So we're going to go to CapCut real quick. I said I was going to meet y'all on iMovie, but this step right here is so optional. Y'all don't have to do this. So remember that photo we had made in photo grid? Go find that real quick, because I know I'm about to find it. And this was the picture. And go add the black overlay over top of it. So I'm gonna make this like 9.2 seconds, because I think that's how long it is over there in Filmora. And then I'm gonna hit overlay, and I'm gonna add in that black picture. This is so backwards. I think I did it this way when I first made it the first time, honestly, because I forgot. I'm scrolling over to opacity, and I'm turning it down to like 45. And now I'm going to go back in that toolbar, and I'm going to go to effects, hit video effects, and I'm going over to the word retro. And I'm going to look for, I think it's a black noise, or it's noise 1. And then I'm going to make this the duration of the video, so we can go throughout the whole thing. And now I'm going to save this really quick. And we're going to go back into Filmora Go. I totally forgot about this. Again, this is super optional. You don't have to do this step. And I'm just going to hit the plus button and add in that video I literally just made. And you got to tap everything so it can come back to where it's supposed to be, because it's like behind. Okay, so everything is like where it's supposed to be. And I'm going to delete out the one we made before this. So I'm gonna have to adjust everything where it's stopping, I think. Oh no, I'm not. It's the perfect length. Okay, everything is perfect. I just like that dark background. It looks really good because it matches the intro I made like a few days ago. This one of them is coming into too late, and I think it's best for viewers. And then like a second later than everybody else. Now it's perfect. Now I'm gonna save this, and now after this saves, I will definitely meet you guys in iMovie. I'm sorry about that, but like I told you guys, that part I was just doing was totally optional. Okay, so now we're in iMovie. Now we're moving in the right order. I'm going to hit the plus button, choose new movie, and I'm going to go in and add in the one that's updated, which is this one. Hit the check mark and hit create movie. Okay, now we'll just add in my screen recorded song. And then I'm gonna hit three dots and hit audio only and adjust where I wanted to start and end. Okay, and once you have it started exactly where you want it and love it, make sure you save it. And that brings us literally to the end of the video. I hope it was easy to follow along, and I will see you guys next time. If you have any video requests, make sure you drop it in the comment section and I'll try to get that video out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.